Welcome to stream. Welcome. So, it's early morning. I'm a little tired, but I have some very peaceful music to listen to. Fucking look at this shit. We got this. I found this and I was like, well, I was trying to test them over. My headphones are working, so I clicked on this, and then I was like, this sounds so good. I want to listen to this. So, I was doing a fucking Touhou 7 relaxing or lo-fi or whatever. That's today. I realize I should probably just do this. Oh yeah. Okay. The volume of my headphones was way too loud. I think the music volume's probably fine considering where I'm talking at. Hi, Alice. You would never do such a thing. I assume, well, like for voice training, you probably mean singing, right? In my head, whenever I think voice training, I think like voice acting. But I realized, like training your voice is probably very useful for for singing, would it not? It was the jump scare though. I knew you'd be practicing, and I was like, I gotta specifically jump scare Alice actually. Gotta keep you on your toes. So it's gonna take me, well, I don't know. I might just be yawning for the whole stream. I have streams like that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I realize playing like relaxing music is probably not the best thing to do to get my energy up, but like, come on, listen to this shit. It's so good. How could I not? Oh, well, that's, never mind. Thank you, Reimu. Thank you, Reimu. We love you, Reimu. I mean, Marissa. Definitely Marissa. No, what? Who's Reimu? I wouldn't know such a thing. Mew and gang forgets I'm trans. So that what? Did I miss gender? I probably did. I'm sorry about that. I didn't think about it. You're doing a good job at passing as a femoid. The oid of fem. I don't know why it's saying oid. Something about that just does not sound good to say. Oid. Fem's good though. Fem's funny. It's fem. It's the, I don't know, I guess it's the that really sells it. It's just a fun thing to do with your mouth. Wow, okay, I'm off to a great start. Yeah, no, that ain't it. That ain't it, chief. Is this like stage 2? Hold on, I'm gonna look at the character art and we're gonna see. Well, it's Reimu, so I actually don't know. It was Reimu. It doesn't reveal shit to me. I'm pretty sure this is all Touhou 7 songs. Look at all that power. I feel so powerful now. I can kill God himself. 350 is like, alright. You know, could be better. I've seen better times on good old Michiel. Wahaha. You didn't? I just don't know what voice training. You just didn't know what voice training is. Oh wait, really? It's the act of making your voice sound more feminine or masculine. But the male voice training is a bit rarer since testosterone moves your larynx by itself. Interesting. Okay, I would not have guessed that voice training was a trans thing. I never would have known. Oh, this is stage 1. No, this is stage 1, right? I'm pretty sure it's PCB stage 1. I'm fairly certain. I know, what was it? I know it's interesting because, like, what you need to do to make your voice sound like more feminine or masculine kind of depends on, like, the culture or whatever. I remember I was reading ReZero, and there was there was like an arc or whatever where the main character had to cross-dress. Or was it? They're like taking down like a fortress city or whatever, and they all decided to like just dress up as like dancers. And he's like, the story goes on like this whole explanation of just like of how much time Subaru spent honing the art of cross-dressing. I love women. I use it real quick because it's true. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. The more you know. I do know more now. I've learned more about life, which is always fun. I love learn more about life. Oh yeah, no, but what was it with ReZero? It was like, what was interesting? I think like, so it's like, because again, like, Subaru like cross-dresses or whatever, but he's like, well, it doesn't mean anything if I cross-dress and I talk as I normally would. So it's like, I think like, was it like literally like his like speech pattern, or he changes his like speech patterns to make them sound more feminine. Like he uses like different ways of like referring to himself, I think is what they said. The thing is, like, it doesn't really, they wouldn't translate it the same way in English. So you kind of just have to assume, like, he's talking in a more feminine way now. Because there is, like, literally, like, more masculine or more feminine, like, pronouns. Or, like, not pronouns, but, like, ways you can, like, refer to yourself. I would never worry. Except for when I do. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh yeah. What was it? Random side note, but I have completed a second guide video on a thing. It's way fucking shorter. It's like only like 3 minutes long, but what was it? There's an achievement in Bat to the Heavens called Transit Free, which I wasn't initially planning on like going for achievements, but I did see there was like an achievement or there was like a whole like, what the fuck? 1381? Huh? I threw that away. Just say I love women and you'll know what you're saying for real. That's true. In fact, here, wait, let me... What was the description I made for the reward again? I made it thanks for sharing, right? I forgot that's what I made the image. Yeah, cool. Thanks for sharing. Definitely one of the funniest nights of my life. Yeah, literally just came from I think I've explained this a couple times, but it came from something Shenpai said on stream once, where it's like, was it like everyone was like chilling, like oh, make sure to type in / sponsorship name. I forget what the sponsorship was, and then Shen was like, yeah, hey chat, can you type in / I love women into the chat? It doesn't do anything. I just need to know that you're based. I got very inspired. I was like, that's a great idea, actually. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. There was a thing. What was it? What was the thing? What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the video. Right. So there was a video, so there was like a Steam community post by someone named Kana, and it was basically just like here's a hint on how to get every achievement in the game, and one of them was transit free, and they were like, they talked a little bit about the setup, or they talked about like the requirements a little bit in like a hint format, and they're like, if you're having trouble, here's like a video I have of where I just did it, if you want to use this as reference. And I was like, cool. Because they were saying, like, what was it? It's like, what happened if you built up to, like, a delta and then tried warping? And I'm like, I don't know how much a fucking delta is. Because, like, a delta is, like, an in-game unit of, or was it unit of measurement? But, like, I had never found the sign that explained how much a delta was. So I was like, I got no fucking clue. Yeah, no, but the thing is, so I looked at the video they linked, and I was like, it was a really fucking cool setup, and I was like, I want to try that, and then I tried it, and then that was just embarrassing. I tried it for a while, and it didn't work out, and I was like, oh. And eventually, I think I've more or less from what I can tell, the setup they use doesn't work in current patch anymore. Great idea, let me steal that real quick. That's exactly how great ideas are formed. Just off the backs of others. Hibbity hobbity, that joke is not my property. That's incredible. That is truly beautiful. Can I steal that joke? Oh, no, you know what? No, I'm just gonna steal. Yeah, no, that joke is also mine from now on, actually. I'm a thief in the night. Actually, that looks really bad. I'm stealing exclusively women's jokes. You know? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Alice. Oh, you know that should be Alice. The stage theme, I realize. Not you, Alice. Different Alice. Alice Margatroido. Okay, nice. Perfect. 1, 0. Okay. I definitely thought that POC. It did not POC. That's okay though, because we're gonna win anyway. We're just gonna do it. I don't understand what all the hubbub's about. What's up all these? Okay. It's zoinks. That Alice be pulling up. What that Alice doing? She spions. She spions and she shoots the dolls of death at you. Yeah, stage 1 and 2 are not working out right now. She's kind of going crazy on the piano. Listen to that shit. You know that'd be Alice. Her hands are so dexterous. It is. Was it? This is something. I mean, it's something I learned from Asper FM, but like, she actually does control all of the dolls she uses. Like, she just controls them on like fucking magical strings or whatever, so you can't really see them. But she does actually control all of her dolls, which is absolutely insane. She's incredibly talented. Is this just Alice's boss theme? Whose theme is this? I don't think this is stage 4. I think it is just her boss theme. I want to see. Aww. Oh, it's so cute. Look at the little doll. Look at it. Let me fucking. Shanghai wears like a black dress, right? I don't remember whichever dolls wears a red dress. In my head, it's just like Shanghai and Horai. It is very peak. I'm going to assume a person drew it. No, I don't know what to believe in anymore, but I'm gonna assume a person drew that, and it looks really fucking cute. I love it. Oh, Crown, how you doing? It's Al Lice. It's all lice. the worst Captain Crunch cereal ever created. Oops, all lice. You're just like, I can't eat this. It's not edible. All these lice do is try to suck my blood. My blood. Does that make Vermilia lice? She just wants to drink your blood, just like lice. Imagine just like really tiny Vermilias in your hair, and you're like, God, it's itchy. Gotta break out the fucking special shampoo for that shit. Yeah, I just keep choking right at the end. You are mad? Why is the goth lolly from LTQ so hard to draw? Oh, the final boss girl. She is a very involved outfit. What is she? Aw. I don't think it's Lily, but I think this is just generic fairy. I mean, maybe they drew Lily's outfit blue. The copy pasta girl? I think wait. Oh, no, right, because the final boss is not in OC. I forgot. Yeah, there she is. Well, hold on. I can't find an official art for her. Little Doll Queen Wiki. Can we find characters? We sure can't. I want an example of the girl. What was her name? A Little Doll Queen characters. Wait. I found it. Okay, hold. There she is. This bitch right here. It's a very involved outfit. I love how you can still see the smudge of the eye under the bandage. It's not closed. When dye is dark, always remember, or remember happy day. You'll be arting for a bit? Sounds good. Good luck with to art. I don't know what she is wearing. It's like... Yeah, because this is kind of the start of a skirt. And then I think this is a skirt here. And then you have this flowing off of it, right? This is like, I don't know. It's not a skirt, but it's like a... It's almost like a cape in a way. But like, it attaches to this part. And then her torso kind of attaches to like here on the skirt somehow. You just give her a corset. Probably easier. I don't know like how her body is connecting to here. I feel like something's off with this anatomy. The way you're like, okay, you know, the last one probably was Lilia then. 'Cause they're just going whatever direction they want with the outfits. Actually, wait, yeah, no, this is not Lyrica. Wait, no, why do they all have blonde hair? Wait a minute. Wait. Because this is supposed to be like fucking Lyrica, Merlin, Lunasa, but like they don't all have the same hair. Like, is it the? It might be AI. I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. I wanna believe that a person drew that and for some reason just decided to make them all fucking blonde. But there's a decent chance it's also just AI. Because why would you make them all blonde? It's got the AI face. Okay, it's AI then. Well, that's a little sad. It's hard to tell with these things. Well, actually, no, it's easy to tell for other people. I am bad at telling when it's AI and when it's not. You could show me an AI drawing and I would not know. Or you could show me an AI drawing and then be like, yeah, no, a friend of mine drew this. And I'll be like, oh, that's so cool. And just be like, does he know, chat? Does he know it's not real? It's made by a fucking robot. It's made by a super fighting robot. Mega Man. Say I can't believe I've been tricked again by super fighting robot. Three, 2, 1, 0. Bro, well, at some point I need to play, I still need to play the DLC to Hero Vice Fairy. I have not done that. Every AI draws the same. But, like, that's probably true. I just don't know in what way. You were saying the face is really similar. But I just don't know, like, what was it? The AI art I've seen... I mean, I haven't seen a lot, to be real. Probably because I just don't look for art in general. But, like, the times... To be fair, I guess the last time I saw a video, like, showing, like, oh, this is AI art or whatever, or, like, this is what AI art can do, was, like, a decent couple of years ago. So my memory is not the best. But I'm sure if I would compare the two, I'd be like, oh, yeah, this does look pretty similar, actually. It's like, oh, I see it. Oh, this is Yom. This is the Yom. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. We have found Yom. whatever I say whenever I eat a delicious meal. I'm like, yum.
It was so funny. I was talking to someone on, or like, I was doing some runs on the fucking TW's, the Touhou replay show. Aww. Okay, like, I know it's AI art, but like, I don't know, it's still cute. Look at her. How am I supposed to not think that's cute? What was it? I was trying to run yesterday on the Touhou replay showcase server. Oh yeah, no, TWC's Touhou World Cup. On the show, one of these days I'll talk like a normal person. In any case, I was just like doing some runs and then chatting with like whoever was on call in the Touhou replay showcase server, so TRS. Then what was it? And I was like, so what was it? So it's all like my cap rate for like Takane's final, and they're like, yeah, no, you have an insane cap rate on that. Like, I don't fucking get this card. And I do forget, like, yeah, I don't know why I understand Takane's final, just innately. I know most people hate it, and it's, like, it should look weird, but it just makes sense to me. I don't know why. It just, like, I read it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I go here, I go here. Like, when I was first seeing it, I hated it, but then, like... But I think even during the loony ones you see, I think I stopped running into issues after a little bit, because I was like, oh, I get more or less where I'm supposed to stand. In my head, they're all like... In my head, like, they all just cover, like, a range or whatever. Like, they're all just, like, big circles coming at me, except sometimes there's, like, a safety gap in the circle. So as long as I know, like, what range or what range they can cover, it's not hard to know where I need to stand. Nice. I have the privilege to be on Touhou World Cup because you signed in as an artist. Nice. Yeah, that is still, or is it? That was a pretty sick way to get into the Touhou World Cup. I am not in the Touhou World Cup. I am not an artist or a player. I might be a viewer, depending. Just stay far away from the bullets, it's not that... Yeah. But, like, you can play it more aggressive. Those people haven't played peak marketeers. True. They don't get it. They don't know what true peak is. It was, God, it was so funny last night. Was it? Cause yesterday, or like earlier this week, I had talked with a friend, and they're like, oh yeah, you wanna try playing Melee together sometime soon? I was like, oh sure. And then so we're like, all right, like around like Sunday night, we'll get on and play together. And then they're like, yeah, I'll probably be able to get on around like 10 to 11. So I was just So it was 9, so I knew I had like around an hour, so I started doing runs. And then I was on a run, and then I see a Discord notification. Like, I was on Misamaru, but the run wasn't looking too well. Like, I literally only had like 2 lives left going into her, and like 1 power. So I didn't have high hopes for it. And then I get like a message from them, and they're like, oh, hey, you ready to get on now? And I was like, okay, so this will be my last run then, and I'll just let this one die out, because I was like, yeah, it'll take like 2 minutes or so for the run to die out, probably. That's just embarrassing. In any case, but then I quick, like 10 seconds later, they're like, because I guess they see that I'm on Discord, right? So obviously they know they know I probably saw their message and didn't respond, and so like 15 seconds later, it's just like are you there? Are you good? Did you get on? And I was like, okay, shit, I gotta call this run sooner than later. And they're like, and so I literally tried to like just exit out, and then like really like quickly tab over to them, and then be like, no, I'm good to play. Grind Great Fairy Wars for 3 years and sign for it. Why don't I just grind for 3 years? I'm getting there. I'm on the way. Team is going to stage 4 is not bad. In any case, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, no. So the thing is, so again, like I was quickly trying to respond to be like, no, I can get on, but I accidentally hit enter before I could see the message. And then I realized, oh, I had caps locks on. I had cap lock on. Caps lock. There we go. I had caps lock on by accident, because that happens a lot of the times when I'm playing Touhou. Like, I'll just accidentally hit caps lock, and I won't realize it until after the session's over. So I just... so I see, like, I look up and I see the message I've accidentally sent, and it's just, like, all caps, like, no, wait, and they're like, Jesus, you alright? And I was like, sorry, caps lock. But it worked out. We got to play Melee, so it was fun. I realize if I see a message, even if I'm in a run, I should probably just call it a little quicker. Or at the very least, I could have paused and then said, "Oh yeah, sorry, I'll be 1 minute," and then that would have been, yeah. You know, actually, that would have been the smarter thing to do, wouldn't it have? That is true. All right, Jimbo, how you gonna go? I think going over here would be fine. None of them are spawning over here right now. And then they all spawned over there before I could leave. All right, I see how it is. You've got, how 2 times in a row? I move over to a corner because it's safe, and then suddenly I'm just trapped. That's ridiculous. I can never go to a fucking corner in this card. And I died to blue rice, and I died. Why are all my stage 4s so ass, dude? Why are they all so ass? Oh my god. It's just Formus after Formus to all of this shit. It's yellow rice, Jimbo, blue rice every time. Hello, Cake. How you doing? Sorry, I had to join into me bitching immediately. I've just had a lot of rough stage 4s recently. Nah, it's got some good peak. Look at this peak, Marissa. No, stage 4 is very evil. Look at the way. Look at this bar of power over Marissa's head. She's so strong. She's so strong. I don't have high hopes for this Misamaru, but we'll see how far we can get it. If we get it past spell 1, that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? No, that was just bad on my part. That was bad on my part. Nope. All of my practice for this spell card is on 1 power, so yeah, I've never capped it once. all of my Misamaru practice consists of 3 lives, 0 power, and I attempt to get a 2 miss to the best of my ability. I don't even know. What's my cap rate with Marissa on it? I feel like I feel like I did at least some cap practice with Marissa back in the day, didn't I? Or no, good at practice. Let's see if I ever practiced it with Marissa. I had 64 caps. Okay. Not the worst. Are her orbiters always this light blue? What the fuck happened to her orbiters? Or whatever. Alright, time to go back to Marissa. We're going from Marissa to Marissa. My favorite Marissa. No, only Reimu's Marissa. That would have been way funnier though, actually. That would have been so much funnier. Holy shit, wait a minute. So you like the fully optimized stage 1, but the 0 fucking spell 1 caps. Oh yeah, also, how you doing, Cake? I don't think I ever actually asked that. No, you don't have to do more work. It was funny in hindsight, but also I'm not really doing the run with anyone but Reimu, so I wouldn't really get much use out of it. It's just a funny it's just a funny thing to think about. EP, done with school now. Oh, nice. Same. Time for you to fully grind LNBNC now. Good luck. Good luck. I did see you're on the, you're on the schedule for TWC, so I'll be very interested to see how that goes. Again, it's gonna be down the line, but I do really want to watch the Touhou 18 match when it happens. There's a decent chance that I will learn things that I did not know before. Oh, also, I had a Misamaru spotted. What am I doing? There we go. 1 Misamaru spotted today. I forget about the counter sometimes. I set up the counter and I forget about the counter. Getting the run to Misamaru is not... Well, like... No, if the run got to Misamaru, then it's okay. That is my perspective.
If it gets to Misamaru, it's okay. If it gets to stage 5, then it's good. And if it gets to stage 6, then it's godlike. And so far, I have not had any godlike runs since coming back. But I've had 2 good runs. PB is a 1 miss. Oh, so okay, you were very close then. Well, what was your 1 miss to? Is it just some like, that makes sense. I was gonna say, was it Misamaru? Yodo. It's like, damn you, Yodo. How dare you? I don't even know if we're still on the same playlist anymore. I may be on the wrong thing now. But it's all like same vibes, so does it really matter? At the very least, the other time I was streaming when it just like switched, it was pretty obvious to tell. Or at a pretty obvious tell, because I was like, oh, this is like, I forget what the genre of music was. I think like, not Celtic, or something. Some kind of genre of music. I was like, it sounds like this. And then I looked at the title and I was like, oh, it was exactly that genre of music, actually. Oh, I was not paying attention to her health. Well, that's fine. It works out just the same. 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, something interesting I did remember, because was it, it was a while ago, but was it, you sent me like a, you sent me like the Tsukasa strategy that you use, that like times are out. I realized, yeah, so I did used to do that strategy, and in fact, my strategy relied upon almost timing her out. Because I forgot, I did like to time her down literally just so I didn't have to deal with as much burnt rice after her immediately. You don't time down Takane all the time, you don't know why. Sometimes you just don't feel like it, that's fair. I'm really bad at doing the yin-yang section to the fairy section, so like for me, I'm like, I always gotta time it down. But like, if you're good at doing the yin-yang section, you get like more power, more points. And that's about it. I guess like it's a bit more involved too. So if you don't want like just the mundaneness of just waiting to shoot her until the last second, you can actually play the game. Yeah, it's just most of the time, I guess like I don't have too much practice on, again, like just leading the yin-yangs into the fairies, so it's like most of the time if I accidentally shoot her down, that's a life lost for me. Should just be a kill before I have to do anything. Yeah. I love it when I don't need to play the game. I've done all my waves, I've done all my patterns, and I just get to shoot. I just get to shoot the boss, and it's just that easy. Oh yeah, right, I'm on the wrong side of history. Whoops. Join the winning team. I have joined the winning team. That's why I'm Reimissa. I always know the Reimu Marissa ship was gonna take off at some point. And now I'm on it. It's like the... What is it? It's like the fusion they do in Reimu's Awesome Holiday. Think one more restream. I did not need to do one more restream actually, but it worked out just fine, so. This is their child. Whoops. I thought that bullet was a little farther to the right of me. I just misread that completely. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, after this run, I'll see where we're at on the playlist. I shall see where we have come from and where we have gone. Alright, frozen peas, please be kind to me. I would like to not have to eat you. You're quite uncomfortable. Alright. Thank you, frozen peas. Thank you. Okay, that was scuffed on my part. That's fine, though. Because we stay winning. You died at green spam more than stage 5 spam? It's weird. I go back and... Well, I haven't done stage 5 spam all that often. I feel like stage 5 spam is a little... feels slower. So, like, there's more times where you can, like... You're surrounded by it, but you can, like, find a way out. But for green spam, it's like... You're either... You find your good spot immediately, or you're dead. Frozen peas can just be not very fun when it decides to. Well, this is not very good for me. I read it for as long as I could. That was just a very brutal non-one. To be fair, I feel like if I want better Sonyos though, I need to play to where like I can cap even that. Where are you forcing me to go, Sanyo? That's alright. That's alright. We still live. Yeah, that was just brutal. I think, I don't know, my movement could have been a little cleaner there. Nice. Alright, please be kind. You are not being kind, I see. Okay. Well. I did all I could. I asked. Never hurts to ask. Thank you, thank you. think that's a kill. Yeah. I need to take power now. More dense. And you can just get screwed on stage 5. What? Nice. Okay. You're good. Hey. You mentioned TWC. If you get LNBNC before it is very likely you just don't practice much before the match because you signed up to get motivation to play the category. Gotcha. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting either way. To be fair, that is a pretty good motivator to play more. And again, like you have a 1 miss, so like you are still pretty fucking good at the game. See how yellow race goes. Here we go. Nah, I wasn't reading it right. Was reading it wrong. Okay, try not to go to the corners, because there's a chance you just get fucked over by spawns. Try to stay in the center as much as you can. Yeah, but sometimes it's just brutal though, so I don't know. No, I shouldn't have gone left. That was super bad on my part. That was super bad. I have been practicing Jimbo. It's just, if you're just playing off on Jimbo, it's really hard not to get a 2 miss for me. I don't know. I don't know if there's like something I'm missing on Jimbo or what. And my blue rice is just scuffed right now. Power Sukasa card, give me motivation. See, that's me, but with this little lily card up here. This little lily card gives me all the motivation I could ever need. Or, I guess not motivation. It gives me moral support. You just sent... Oh, wait, you did? Let me see. Yeah, I've seen other people do it. I just don't fully... I've just never fully understood it. Because there are times where they go to certain parts on the screen, which accounts for, like, the static purple. But, like, the Mentos just sometimes fucks me over. And if I do movement to deal with the Mentos, then more Mentos spawns. Here, let's see this. Let's see. Oh, also the run is over, so let me actually... Oh yeah, no, this was a completely different thing. This is EoSD Lofi. Let's see this. We got I don't know if I can do anything to increase the quality. I think we got super player. Well, to be fair, it's a little better now. Discord adjusted slightly. Yeah, see, because there's the corner there. I guess you can do, like, clutch up and down movement to deal with Mentos. So you're, like, mainly doing corners. And then it's middle right at the end. Oh, it's Twitter. See, like, because, like, so this I understand. Well, this is interesting. I guess right here, literally just because you don't have to deal with the initial wave, but then you go down, The thing is, like, you'd also just stand left, and I don't know if that changes anything. I don't know if these are, like, aimed. In my head, they're just random. But then, so it's over to the right to deal with those. It's to the left here to deal with that, which is good, right? And then, okay, I'm gonna do like this. So then we have this section here, stay center, and then, yeah, you went over this one, which, again, like, does not matter whether you went over or under it. The right side is clear, for the most part, except for this one that came in here. And then, it wasn't fully clear, so you had to do that. But then just back to the left. I guess they generally sweep right to left. I guess, yeah. I guess if you sweep in the opposite directions of them, that's how it works. It's randomly aimed at some point. Okay, yeah. So they all just choose a random direction to fly in, and you just gotta figure it out. I want to practice some Jimbo right now, just cause fuck it. I wanna see. While my brain's focusing on Jimbo, cause today has just been consistent like 2 missed Jimbos. Typically I'd save practice until the end of the session, but let's just run it. Honestly, I'm fine to keep listening to fucking lo-fi for now. I'm fine to do this. You just bullshit it and still die. That kind of just feels like the Jimbo standard, but, I mean, I gotta do something to try to improve my odds. So, like, again, stage 4 mid-boss, 1 power. Also, this will give me some good practice on blue rice as well. Yeah, but again, you can just start up here, and it's like, whatever. Does not matter. Oh, the radio player has been redeemed. Never mind. Flandre, get out of here. We got whatever's coming up. We got this. Is this evil? Is this evil, Satanae? she's so evil. What is that? What is that she has in her hair? Is that like a fucking can of tuna? It's Satanae. Oh yeah, Satanae's theme from whatever the fuck this is. I think it's like a can of fish. It's like sardines. I don't know. God, Reimu. Peak song spotted at bottom of the recommend. Wait, hold on. What is? Damn it. I blame you for this. Toll-free OST, no master transpose. Why is that an hour? I mean, we can kind of just assume they sweep from like left to right. Oh, I'm fucked. Never mind. Well, no, I wasn't until I moved up like that. But we're up here, right? And then we move down over to here. And then they'll go like that, and then we'll go right. See? And so we do that, and then we go back to the we make our way back to the left. And then we make our way to the center. I mean, sure. I may have also just gotten incredibly lucky, but like, if I can get that to happen during a run, then hey, that's a 2 miss improvement right there. Compared to like all my other stage 4s. Today and yesterday. I had like a fucking 1 miss going into stage 4 yesterday, and that shit still be dying to I forgot to move down. And that, like, I had a 1 miss going into stage 4 yesterday, and then it was like a 6 miss by the time I made it to Misamaru, and I was incredibly sad. I should be reading that better. I guess, like, the difference there is that I see I'm getting hit. Like, I'm seeing what's happening, and I'm like, okay, clearly, that's not how I want that to look, right? So if there's a Mentos right there, I do need to improv a little bit. If there's a Mentos right there, I might need to get out of there. I might need to, like, but I can do that, and that's fine. And then we go back to the left. And then we go to the that was honestly fine. I just overshot. I want, before we get back to runs, I want one Jimbo into a blue rice cap, because I've also been not capping blue rice, which is sad. I want a Jimbo into a blue rice. That was unfortunate. I feel like I know what Touhou fan game, like, I feel like I've seen what Touhou fan game this is from before, but I do not remember it at all. But yeah, Satanae and God Reimu. Nice. I think my problem is that I'm moving up. I need to stop trying to want to move up so much. I like the right because I can get in the spot and chip those folks on the blue bullets. Yeah, that is something I noticed, right? And that's what my strategy used to rely upon. I think that I just got frustrated by the Mentos always hitting me there, because there was a lot of times where I'd try being there and then the Mentos would lock me in. So in my head I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that, but it is honestly super nice if you can get it to work. And I mean, I'm realizing now, even if you get, like, blocked off by the Mentos, it's not like you're not going to get blocked off by the Mentos somewhere else on the screen. Okay, let's listen to God Reimu. Why does everyone in this game have a can of tuna or fish? Why is this just a consistency? What? It's French latte. I thought that wouldn't hit me for some reason. I thought that wouldn't hit me. I'm thinking of the wrong hitboxes. I'm thinking of the wrong ones. Here, we gotta get over to the right, though. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, run it back. I think, yeah, you're safe there, or we're safe there, the way those are moving. Oh god. The chanting has begun. Nice. Never mind. I don't know why blue rice is so brutal for me now. I had a time where I was capping it like somewhat consistently. I had a point in time where blue rice felt easy, and now it does not. I feel like if I don't practice it after Jimbo though, then it's not a fientic, because I'm gonna be able to shoot down the ghost way more easily. I'll get a head start on ghost killing. Which, like, sometimes that can happen, but it's most of the time it's not. You hate blue and the pink fairy? I mainly hate the pink fairy, to be honest. Because something I realized about the pink fairy a long time ago was there's, even with 4 power, there's like no point in shooting it down. It takes so long to kill. And like there's like, the only way shooting it down would be beneficial to you, the only way you could shoot it down in time is if you're shooting it the moment it spawns, which, considering you're doing a streaming section that forces you off to the side before it spawns, it means it's not happening. You do kill it usually? I don't know how you would. Maybe it's a Marissa thing. You know what? Maybe that is a Marissa. Wait, is that a Marissa thing? I just remember like trying to kill it in practice and then finding out like, oh, if I do blue rice perfectly, and then, or if I do blue rice as I'm like trying to do it here, and then I go back to the center to try to speed kill it with 4 power, it's not enough. I had to dash into that after. Okay, I see. Yeah, that was just not the place to be. Well, no, it still technically was. I just had to get over that, which there was room to do that. Start on the left, move to the right. Like that. Then back to the left. Then into the center. Into the fire and the flames. Come on. Come on. And we'll just see how far we can take the rest of this. But I got my Jimbo and the blue rice. So that's all I wanted. I think I didn't need to go that early. That's fine. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. I think this is another theme from the same game. Give it a minute. Oh, you love ads? Me too. Hold on, how many have I even listened to now? No, I was still on God Reimu. I was on Reimu. Let's pull up a Shin song. I love just seeing, like, she looks so cool over here, and then she's like, Also, this. Oh, I know. Right. Sorry, you can't see what I'm talking about. Sorry. This, and then me. No, this is Angel Tears of the Apocalypse. Weeping Parish song. This little thing. Also, I love the fucking Ron over here. Alright, well, in any case, we're going back. Doing more runs. still peak song. It sounds kind of peak. I do like the starting quarter. She's very cute. I'm trying to remember. This is Gengetsu? Mugetsu? It's one of the Getsus, I think. Is this Gengetsu? Gengetsu is the good one. So this one? Oh yeah, Mugetsu is dressed up as the maid. But Mugetsu isn't a maid, right? She's like the same as her sister. But she just dresses up as a maid just because why not? The fucking choir coming in is impressive. In the credits it says Mugetsu species made. What does that mean? Species or species? I assume that'd be species then, right? Just made. I didn't realize that was a. I didn't realize maids were a species. That just makes Sakuya and Yumiko even more impressive. Now you think about it. Maybe that's why they both throw sword-like objects, or like just sharp-bladed objects. Nice. How to get out of there? Well, that really just opened up there, huh? Also, this is 19 minutes. I don't know, like, whether it's like a... What would it have to be 19 minutes? It'd be like a nearly 10-minute song, and then it, like, loop twice. I guess that's probably what it does, but, like, my god. 19 minutes is a decent amount. I mean, it is peak. I'm not complaining about the 19 minutes. I'm just like, damn. Should be existing, you know what I'm saying? Three, two, one. Kill it. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I want stream to go on for. If I'm being honest, this will probably be another, like, I'm not gonna go much longer than 2 hours, because I have to I have to figure out how to fucking mail an envelope to my own school so that they can send me my certificate of you did it. It's so hilarious. So, was it? Because I'm one of their students, but in order for me to get my certificate showing that I have completed my semester, or to show that I've completed all of the schoolwork provided to me, I have to mail them a letter asking for it and then sending them my address so that they can mail it back to me. It's like, okay. I mean, it works, I guess. It's just weird to me. I feel like there's an unnecessary step or two in there. Can you imagine if I just went for like over a year of schoolwork and then I'm like, nah, I don't want the certificate actually. I was just doing this for the hell of it. Yeah, it's a little brutal. That rolling drum there, it's like that dun 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 or whatever. That reminds me of was it Roar of the Jungle Dragon from University Shores different there? Yeah. I've heard our colleges are not the best compared to other places. They exist though, they are colleges, that's for damn sure. They drain your money like one. What was I talking about, though? Oh yeah, Roar of the Jungle Dragon from Calamity Mod. To be fair, apparently, this is unrelated from Calamity Mod, but like, just bring back to the certificate. Because like, I was talking to like my mom about it, and she was like, yeah, no, this is not usually a process they have you do. It's like, I didn't have to do that when I got mine. I don't know why the fuck they're making you do this. So... as my university is just being weird about it for no reason. Yeah. To be fair, there is also a way I could just like go to the school and get it in person, but like it's a 3-hour drive to get to the school from where I'm at, because I took all my courses online. And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like making a 6-hour drive in my shabby ass car all the way out to, or all the way just to try to pick up a single diploma. I'll go the mailing option. Yeah, I guess there was also attending the ceremony. But presumably the ceremony also would have required me to drive out for like 3 hours, so... Also, I don't know, I'm just not big on like doing ceremonies or whatever. I'm more so just like, alright, I did it, give me my certificate now, please. Which again is like... I think most people would want to go up on stage or whatever and be like, I did it, I got it, but like, I just don't care. Okay, cause no, is that the video from a while ago, or what is this? Oh, it's a different video. Let me see this, I'm curious. Post 4 mid-boss of Reimu. You just did, okay, cool. I saw like, well, when you first sent the video, when you sent the other video to me on Discord, my phone did not notify me. So when I saw, but then my phone notified me about this one, and I was like, is this actually new, or is my phone just catching up? Mobile Discord is weird. Let's see it. Oh, you start right side. Okay. Oh, you're doing like a back and forth. Oh, that's... Okay. No, I see it. It's still a little scuffed in some ways. Oh god, especially that dodge. I imagine if you go focused in the end, it's a little better. Well, also just shooting down the ferry. So you can shoot down the ferry like that. But see, that's the only way you can shoot down the ferry. Because that just barely killed it in time to start the restream, or to start the streaming. Oh, and then, wait. God, am I Marissa pilled again? I am Marissa pilled. Yeah, God, I am Marissa pilled, aren't I? You take out right, or you take out left first, then... Okay. That was all the important bits. Okay, okay. Well, thank you. I'm trying to think of how much of this... Sorry, I'm trying to think of how much of this I should be incorporating. Because, like, I mean, like... I see the benefits for all of it. I'm just like... It probably is better than what I'm doing right now. I still... Well... But I'm bad at blue rice anyway. I'm bad at it anyway. God, that was an insane fucking dodge, though. That was just insane. It took you a while to get this down. It does look like it'd take a lot of practice to get more consistent at it, but I see... Again, this is eye-opening, though. Just being like, oh yeah, I'm Reimu. I have homing. I don't need to do it all in one spin. I'm so Marissa pilled. That it's just like, I forget that, oh yeah, I don't have to do this as exactly as Marissa did. 3 hours of practice? Like, again, I imagine even with practice, it's still just hard to pull off in a run. At the very least, I am curious to, like, try some of that out. That might, like, let's try some of it out right now. Let's try some of it out, and then we'll see. We'll see whether that's something I like actually want to like incorporate into my game plan. Let's do stage 4. Yeah, and again, the strategy is predicated off the fact that you have high power, which for your level of play makes more sense than what I'm doing. I guess 1 power, what I'm doing is still good, and it's probably... If I'm at low power and I'm just trying to get the run to go a little farther, then my strategy is still... is probably what I should be doing. But if I'm actually on a good pace, I might benefit from something like this. That was almost it, somehow. Again, I just wanted to see if it's something I can realistically do. I am also kind of curious to see what, like... I'm curious to see... what the normal streaming I would be doing would look like if I was on full power. Somewhat easier. That was still just like a scuffed, like, I barely did a dodge. I don't know. It's something I will just need to keep working on. But again, this is eye-opening right here. This is like, holy shit. I'm playing a... I forget I'm playing a good shot. This is, like, incredibly eye-opening. Look at that. Oh, early it dies. Whoops. You just want to try to follow when they spawn in so that they don't shoot as many bullets. Interesting. Okay. I just like being more aggressive. No, that's fair. Yeah, I think it does feel safer, so it probably is what I'll do. But like, I mean, but also look at that though. That was kind of clean though. Wait a minute. Wait, but that was kind of. Hold on. But that was kind of clean though. What happened just there? I don't know what I did, but that felt kind of clean. It felt like there was very little for me to worry about when that happened. Yeah, it does drop 50 power if you can manage it. I just don't even know if I could kill it in time unless I have full power is the thing. And if I have full power, then I wouldn't need the 50 power. Like, even with full power, it's like it dies. It doesn't die until... It's the only problem is that I have to adjust immediately. Like, I still don't know whether... That's the biggest thing. I don't know whether killing the big fairy is worth it even with the additional power you gain. It's like, you would definitely gain more power, but it's like... Killing it fast enough for free power doesn't really feel viable. Killing it with like 2 or 1 power is absolutely non-viable. Like that shit is never happening. And then picking up the power itself is not very viable either because the yin-yangs are like, you're already dealing with yin-yangs. Obviously, I say all this with an asterisk because there's always a chance there's just something I'm missing with that. But, like, there's a lot of that just seems very rough to deal with. Speaking of rough, that is not how I should do that ever. Center fairy should not be first. Yeah, I think low power, I still like what I'm doing. If I have low power, what I'm doing is still fine. Yeah, but that is... If I'm ever feeling like what I'm doing could be a little bit better, then that is definitely something else to keep in mind. And then the main thing is the yin-yangs. I can play that so... Like... If I have okay power, I can play that so much more aggressive than I think I can. It is interesting because it's like... Well, I assume this exists in every Touhou game, but I've been running into this a lot more in 18, where it's like... There are 18s, like... Was it? Like, other strats I've run into in Touhou 18 are, like, not necessarily, like, a... I mean, I've run into some where it's like, oh, this is better or this is worse. But there's a lot of things I've run into in 18 where it's like, this is better depending on how you want to read the pattern. Like, if you want to read the pattern more aggressively, then you do it like this. If you want to read the pattern more passively, do it like this. But there's not, like, necessarily, like, one is better than the other. It's just, like, it just depends on, like, what are you more comfortable with reading? Which is interesting. It's just led to a lot of times where it's like I'll find someone do like another strat in 18. I'm like, oh, is that better? And then I'm like, well, it might be better for me, but I'm definitely gonna have to put in a lot of work to like make that my thing. You don't really know any other game like that, to be honest? Sure, fuck it, send it. Sure, fuck it. It's fate, loop it. Send it. This is the Mion run. I didn't think of like that since you just play. Yeah. I mean, yeah, again, I've done like a ton of runs in like different game, or like, I'm more like a Touhou all player. I think it's the closest thing I can describe myself as. So it's like, there's a lot of times in other runs where I'm like, I see someone do a different strat for something, and I'm like, oh, that's so much better. I'm gonna take that and then use it. Now it's free. Or like I'm like struggling with a pattern, and then I see someone like deal with it in such a way to where I'm like, oh, that's genius. I'll do that. And like, I think Touhou 18 has definitely had some of those, but there's also a lot more where like, I'm like, all right, this is a hard pattern. Like, what does like someone who's better at the game than me do? And then I see like, oh, they just do what I'm doing, but like way better, or they do it in like, or they do it in a way that's more so tailor-made to like their playstyle. But like, it's not a more consistent way to dodge it. It's just more consistent for them because that's how they want to read it. Which I'm pretty sure I have run into in other games as well. It's just this game has had a lot more of like there's a hard pattern. There's no real cheesing it. You just gotta do it. It's reading your mind. It knows what I want. It knows I want Mion. Unfortunately, Mion cannot save me from getting hit by Michael. You want to die at a... Which one is that? Rorop? Sorry, something about me. I don't know spell card names. I like... It is an issue I have. And, like, I know almost no spell card names, despite the fact that I've played, like... Actually, every mainline game at this point. I know barely any of them. And I come up... Well, most of the time I end up coming up with nicknames for them, too. Although I've done that a little less for this. I like frozen peas. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, Michael spell 1, Michael final. Or like, Takane spell 2. Which, like, they do have fun names. So it would be cool to learn them. I just don't for some reason. I just never do. I guess that was the run, by the way, so I guess I'll be swapping it after this. Let me at least get to the boss fight first. Yawn. Alright, before I say this, I want to emphasize, Crown, we're not doing this, but I thought in my head for a second, I was like, God, wouldn't it be funny if the sprite was just like Touhou 8 Yomu? It's just super unfitting. We're not doing that, but that was just a funny thought I had in my head. Oh, the Chimada timeout. Oh, that would be funny. You die there and you're like, it's a hard card. What is live? I'm kind of tempted to click on this video. I'm kind of tempted. I don't know what on the fully Korean, just like I don't know what this. All right, let's do it. I do if it was a Luna Child. You can definitely have. No more. No more. What is that? I do love this. I do love the art. It's very cute. There was a Luna Child one. Well, because you've done Luna Child for 20. I mean, at some point, you're just gonna end up modding Luna Child into every game. It's just that this is gonna happen. I know it will. Oh, there was a... You're currently trying to mod her in the lolk. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna come back to this. So the one you were saying do it was... There was a Luna Child one that you saw? Okay, well, I don't think it's here anymore. I think I missed it. Can you do Tsukasa for Reimu? Oh, that'd be so funny. Ah, whoops. Also, wait, this is just the normal... Is this just the EoSD soundtrack? What is this? Hold on. Google Translate. What is this? What is this video? Touhou Project Playlist, the embodiment of Scarlet Devil / Phantasmagoria Flower View. Oh. Well, the art's funny. I do think it's funny that I'm just listening to regular Touhou music, but just to the wrong game. If you give me $5,000. Bruh, what is it? I do know it's not, well, again, you've said it's not that hard to mod in characters. I don't know how you did it. You just went to the sprite sheet and then you replaced... Well, because I know there's a sprite sheet now. And then so you replaced Reimu's sprites of Marissa's. What I'm curious is that, so y'all... You and Obeka just said you copy-pasted stuff onto the sprite sheet. So is it like, is the sprite sheet itself composed of different copy-pastable images? Because in my head, the sprite sheet is just one image. And if you want to draw something onto the sprite sheet, you have to draw the sprite sheet. But... Oh yeah, the 19 Tsukasa sprites do exist. So if you take those, so if you can copy paste Tsukasa sprites on the sprite sheet over Reimu, then you could do it. I think. That was what I understood from you. Was it from you saying like copy paste the thing, like. Yeah, what was it? Because the green stuff wasn't here originally, but then it was appearing too slowly, and you're like, okay, copy paste it, and then like put it slightly underneath the first one, like have it line up. Which in my head I was like, how do you copy paste it? It's all one image, but from what you're always saying, it's not one image. Again, like, well, because I was asking Nobeka, how do you do that? How do you do that? And he was just like, Control C, Control V, and I'm like, but how? Because if you can, in my head, if you Control C, Control V the sprite sheet, it would Control V, or on the sprite sheet, it would Control C, Control V the sprite sheet, not like one particular part of it. Because how is it supposed to know that you're trying to just copy paste one part? The sprite sheet is a PNG. You can modify it however you want. Select with the tool and then Control C, Control V. But like, I'm getting sidetracked again, but I want to see this. Also, I'm turning down Touhou 6 slightly. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked real quick. Because I'm curious to see how the fuck this would work. I want to see. TH crap. Repost. 18. And I'm not gonna mess with the one we already have. I'm gonna copy paste it to somewhere else. So it's unrelated. So then I open it in GIMP, right? His EP Scarlet EP of Scarlet Devil. It's distracted of Scarlet Devil. We're all over the place in the Scarlet Devil of Devil. No. Go to pictures, go to this. So is it literally, why is this interesting? So is that, and that. Because, like, if I Control-C, Control-V, now there's 2 of it. So what is... so what is it on? So, like, is it Magic Wand Select? But that's also all of it. What's this? Which one is the Select tool? This is Move, Rectangle, a Rectangle Select tool? Free Select tool? It's like this? Ah! What the fuck is this? The Square Select tool. So this. Huh? We have this now. It's selected, I think. How do I delete this layer? Why can't I delete it? Delete layer. If I can... Where's delete layer? So do the square select tool. That's the wrong thing. I want to know how this works for future reference. So that it'd be this. So it's like, it's this, right? And then Control-C. And then Control-V. There we go. So now we have another one of it. Okay, there we go. Interesting. And then so if I wanted to do that... Okay. And then so if I wanted to replace... If I wanted Yomu here, so I would need every sprite of Yomu. So this is stationary. This is moving left. This is moving right. I think. So if I wanted... In the future, if I wanted to do that, that's... more or less how I would try to do it. I mean, I'm sure there's still more to it than I'm not understanding, but that's a part of what I'd have to do. Okay. Well, I have learned a new thing today. Yeah, I would need... I guess the hard part would be just trying to find the Tsukasa sprites. Like, so from... Yeah, what I would need to do is figure out, like, alright, how do I... Because if you want to play a Tsukasa, right? So you'd need to find... You need to find Tsukasa's player sprites from 19. And then you would need to modify them over whichever character you want to replace. You found them on the sprite resource. It's way easier than extracting them with the tool. The sprite's resource? Or the spriter's resource. Is that a site? You need to play as Tsukasa for TWC to confuse people. That would be really funny. The fuck am I looking at? What? What is this? This is some goober art. I love it. Hold on. The spriter's resource. Is that a... What is that? Oh. Oh, that's so cool. This just has... Oh. And then, but that's for Hiso Tensoku. So if I go to... Hold on. Sprite's resource, search. What are we searching for here? Touhou. Touhou characters, project. Genso Wanderer. Why is there two? What are these? These are not. Ah. Go here. It's very, very useful. So these are all like little Pokemon sprites. You're saying that was where you found... It's not, it wasn't this. Well, that's very adorable looking. Where is... Hold on. Scarlet Devil, Mountain of Faith. I guess if you look for Mountain of Faith, but we need... Hold on. So if we go to... Spray Resort... Touhou 19. Yeah, there we go. Players. Where's Tsukasa? I guess... See, but that's her boss. Also, those look so good. Those look so good. But this Tsukasa? Here we go, yeah. So this is all of her... This is her sprite sheet. Gonna be sync the portrait sprites. Yeah, because they're not really gonna match up, per se. Oh, wait, no. No, using these. Use the 19 or the 18 ones? 19 would make more sense. Or, 18 would make more sense, right? I'm curious how... Wait, so save image. So is this how this would work? You go to pictures, and then now you have this. You have this, so then you go over... Presumably you take these sprites right here and then put them over the other thing. So let's say if I wanted to make someone Yomu, for instance. And now copy paste whatever you need. Okay. Yeah, was it? These sprites over here look really small. Would that have conflicting issues when I'm trying to put them over a sprite sheet that looks bigger than this? Or does that just work anyway? Pixel size to be specific. So you'd have to find out how big the character model itself is and then try to resize this in accordance with it. She's very angry. And then... Oh, it already fits perfectly? Okay, okay. Good to know. Hello, Koichi. How you doing? And then, okay. So then, from there... So I'd have the sprites, right? I want to see... So... Nice. Very good to hear. If I have... So then from there, would it be like... I'm curious how you found, like, the image board of the character to begin with in the game files. Is that just, like... If I go to, like, Steam UM, is that just something I can find? Like, if I browse local files? No. If I browse user files, maybe? I'm curious how you pulled up, like, the sprite sheet that you replace. You need to extract the files from Touhou 18.dat with a tool. Okay. Gotcha. So, okay, so you need the .dat file, and then you need to be able to extract .dat files. I assume that's just like, that's not like a Touhou related thing specifically. You would just need a tool that is able to extract .dat files. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to playing the run now. But that was very interesting to learn about. Because now I know... Now I'm learning a little bit more about how I can replace every character in the game with Yomu Kanpaku. Slowly but surely. Also, I realized Yomu has a 17 sprite I could pull, which would be really funny. Eight would be funnier, though. 8 would be way funnier. If I could do it. It's like, finally, 18 could be a good game. Has Yomu Kanpaku in it. So everybody knows that Touhou 18 sucks because I didn't even include Yomu Kanpaku. This is just a fact. Simply. It's like, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Okay, cool, I don't know how I lived that. I feel like there's probably still more I'd need to learn in order to know how to actually, like, get it to work. Well, because... Well, I guess in the case of... Would I just put it back into the .dat file? The .dat file? Hello, Zerl-san. Sorry, I need to catch up with chat in a second. I'm a little distracted. Honestly, I want to do this run, and then I'm gonna go off on an adventure. Okay, I got hit by frozen peas. Well, whoops. I'm gonna do this run wherever it gets to, and then I want to fucking figure this. I want to try figuring this out, at least a little bit. I don't have to do the whole thing because this might take me forever, but I want to see how close I can get to getting Yomu in the game. I want to see. I want to do it with my own 2 hands. I want power. Power that you can never even imagine. Yeah, I just didn't need to move left again. I just didn't need to. That wasn't even a hard pattern. I just choked on that. Yet again. Listen, I had an idea on how I needed to dodge that, and I just was a little too overzealous to make it work. I got a little too overzealous. See, that was good, though. That was good recognition. I knew I could stand still there and that it'd work. Sucks because it has Satanae. No, we love Satanae, I think. We probably love Satanae. No. we just don't. Alright, well. Alright, this run is not gonna work. Alright, fuck it. We only got one run to meet tomorrow today. That was over. Crown is cute. Oh, that Yuko is cute, though. Look at that. The blue walker is under attack. Bro, bonk. They have been bonked. Okay, I wanna try to get this to work. I'll do everything in my power. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're gonna destroy the evidence real quick. Hilariously whiffs an eye. We're gonna... okay. So I need a .dat file extractor, right? How to open .dat files. Should I .dat file extraction, r/hacking. You try using something like trid to check if the file is some known format. .7-zip? I think I have 7-zip, don't I? Hold on. So if I go to Steam, undestroy the evidence. Touhou Toolkit is one of those programs that require you putting things into CDM to work. I don't even think I have Touhou Toolkit. Also, what is CDM? But this is what I'm looking for. Can you extract the files with a .dat tool? Wait. From 18.dat. So this is what I'm looking for. Open with 7-zip. No, so that is 7-zip. So I need to extract it from something else. Okay, what about Touhou Toolkit? Sorry, this is gonna be the rest of the stream. I apologize. This is just what I'm doing now. This is a studying stream. Touhou Toolkit master.zip. So take this. Okay. Close the tabs I'm not gonna need. I probably won't need that. Okay. Extract all. So we have this now. Also, I was trying to, someone made a Touhou randomizer, and I was trying to figure out, how to make it work. But that's another thing for another day. So this is Touhou Toolkit Master. CM make list. You were saying it requires CDM to work. What is CDM? Destroy the evidence. CDM. Most okay, well, that's not... I don't think clinical data management is what we're looking for. Content decryption module. Wait, is that it? Certifying board for dietary managers. Create digital music. I don't know what CDM is. CDM Smith. The console appears when they install you a virus. What? I don't think I know enough about viruses to know what the fuck that means. CM make list. GitHub CMake. There was a tutorial. Beginner's Guide to Touhou Toolkit. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, wait. Use cases. Extract resources from Touhou archive files. How would I do that? Are there guides on how to use it? There's this. This has gotta be a thing. Extract. Limitations. Cannot extract BGM archives. That's fine. Gains, backs. Extract it to some folder. Add that folder to your path. Open command prompt. Type the name of a tool followed by instructions from the command pressing enter. Read the output in your terminal. Okay, how do I do that? Mode, extract all files. Oh, wait. No, but we're looking for how to do this. .dat is what we need. CMD. Wait, they had CMD. What is... They typed in CMD. Touhou10.dat. TH lab Touhou 10? They went to there. They ignored all that. They did CMD. CMD.exe. Okay. So we do that. Right? Except I'm gonna need to type in this whole thing, I think. But, hold on. CMD. I did it. This is CMD. That's not how you do it, but okay. If it works, it works. I don't even know if it will work. Wait, you just got a massive bag of Canadian chips, and you just realize it expired 2 months ago. You know, it's chips. That might be fine. System 32. Yeah, that's me. I don't know what that means in this context, but I'm the 32nd system ever to exist. Where the fuck is that video? What the fuck was that? What do they have? I think you should change the directory. So my directory is wrong to begin with, is what you're saying. Cause theirs to start is /Touhou/lab. So my problem is that the directory is incorrect. No, but so basically I'm just directing it on where to go, correct? So I need to point it to what I need to point it to is local disk You don't want everything appearing in System 32. That makes sense. But like, am I telling it where to, I assume I'm just telling it where to look, not where to direct it to. I don't think this is talking about export, I think this is talking about, like, hold on. So program file, okay. So I would do, okay, let's start from Windows. If I start from Windows, where would that be? I don't know where Windows would be in this context. None of this is Windows. Does it matter then? No, but no, it's pulling from the C drive. Wait, so one of these, so this is Windows. So Windows itself is wrong. So, okay, C means it's already pulling from the C drive. How, delete this. Delete. No, that's let me change it. It's incorrect code. It's pointing to the wrong thing. I'm looking for program files. No. I'm looking for program files. I think if you write CD and drag a folder in, it works. Like here if I write CD, or do you mean on the thing I was doing before? The only tutorial I found of this was in Spanish. It was made in Spanish. If I can see what they're doing, technically I don't need to understand what they're saying. If you write CD and drag a folder and it works. Hold on. So you're saying that you did it like this. At CD. Okay, never mind. That's not what you meant when you said that. You meant something else. Okay. Pull up CDM again then. CDM. Okay, so it's trying, no. So it's doing something weird. It's trying to, what? When I did this, it did CDM. It didn't pull up Google. Now it's pulling up Google. Why is it doing that? Around 2:25, they start the CDM part. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, I should be able to pull up CDM like this, right? Command prompt. Okay. That's how I pull up CDM. Wait. Users. Christopher. Wait. Huh. I don't know what happened, but it's... Okay, so here. Los archivos.dat. I'm trying my best. Users. Okay, so literally... Okay, I see what you're saying. So they typed in CD, and then they opened it up, and then they dropped it in there. Okay. So where's... Do I have 18 still open? I don't think I do. That's fine, because we can just do this. And then... But, so they dropped the whole folder in. They dropped all of it. Make a new folder. Okay. Well, we'll put it in an easy to reach place. We're gonna put it in videos for now. This is just temporary. Temp. It's the folder where the files are going to be extracted to. Okay. How do I... Wait. So what does CD do then? So that CD, and then they went, and then they dragged Touhou, the Touhou game they wanted. I think. Where the fuck is the file? Okay, pull it up again. Go to common. Well, here's this, and here's this. I'm going to... Okay. Okay. That's there now. So they have that. No, but that's... No, but that is specifically the .data folder, so I did do that wrong. Oh, wait. Oh, you have been saying something to make the command line direct... Oh, you have? Oh, wow. That is my bad. I literally just missed all of that. That is my bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't... Straight up, I just didn't see it. No, like, legit. Okay. There's an option to open a file within a PowerShell if you right-click? To open a file within a PowerShell. See, the last thing I saw was Wish Me Luck. I straight up missed everything. Okay. So, there's an... So, with a PowerShell. What is a PowerShell? Okay, I think run that back, because I'm doing that wrong. CDM. You can find the folder in the directory and right-click. What is PowerShell? What does that mean? Like, on the DAT file? What does PowerShell do for me? Is just another name for the terminal? Oh! So if I do right-click, open with? File manager? Is that it? Shift right-click. Oh, open in terminal. There we go. Okay. So, there we go. So, that's what we're looking for. Okay, thank you. And then... Program files, 86 Steam apps, common 18. It's the direct way to enter. Okay, so instead of having to do... Okay. So then I go back to the tutorial. This music is starting to make me lose my mind, by the way. I'm gonna turn it down just slightly on my end. Or, no, that would be for stream too. Okay. So, go back to the tutorial. So they have that. Okay. Users, download 17 data. And then they're going to their local disk. Yeah, you got a lot of room. I was kind of... Okay. Wait. They clicked on the data again? What? There is extract. Guarantee I'm pausing in the YOMU theme is not lost on me. That's all it was lost to me. It's supposed to show open with terminal as an option. Does this mean the files are going to be extracted into the 18 game folder? Wait, no, but they opened it with 18 to begin with. Wait, no, so... No, okay, I get it then. Wait. Hi, thank you for the follow. Golden Drummer, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Hold. Okay, so go to temp. Open in terminal. So this is the file it's going to be extracted to. Yes, okay. So this is the file it's going to be extracted to. Now, I go to touhou18.dat and I drop it in. Nope, that's not what they did. Okay, hold on. What did they do? It's touhou.dat. Wait, Touhou toolkit / touhou.dat? Wait, what? Touhou toolkit / touhou.dat. And then they put in the code that they're saying to put in here. Somewhere here. All files. Inside one Touhou archive. Game ID. Okay. Okay, okay. So they did, okay. I'm understanding. Delete this. Yeah, they opened it in a folder called like the game, but not the game folder. That makes way more sense. So I have, so somewhere here, I have this. And then they did, and then there was a thing, Touhou.dat. But they didn't, that one? What did they do? So they were, okay, they Touhou TH Toolkit. Then they have a file called Touhou.dat. Right? They have that. They have it. I think I downloaded the wrong thing. Because this is TK Master. I think TH data from the... I think TH dat from the toolkit, then enter... Wait, from the toolkit? But my toolkit doesn't have that. Unless... Or unless just this? I downloaded the wrong toolkit. Okay. So look for a different, they probably, okay. So don't worry about this then. This is the wrong toolkit. They probably have a link to the toolkit they used. Touhou toolkit. See? Okay. Touhou.dat? No, documentation. Latest released. Source code. Latest release. THTK12. Isn't this what I downloaded? If only I knew what I was talking about. Listen, I never know what I'm talking about. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So there's... Okay, so here's the options we have. We have... Tick bin 12 pdbs.zip. How long have I been doing this for? We have... I don't know what any of this means. I'm assuming I don't want the source code. I don't even know what I'm looking at. You and me both, brother. Okay, we're gonna do bin.zip. Okay. I think they're using an older version, which makes it easier. Cause they know what the fuck they were looking at. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the ability to cross-reference. Copying, readme. Wait, readme, Touhou.dat. This? Environment, exit status, examples, create a new archive. List the contents of the specified archive. Extract off. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So what's the contents? Is the contents the game or is the contents the dat file here? Wait, that's .dat.exe. Wait, is that what, was it an exe? It was an application, it wasn't an executable. It was some... There are probably Discord servers where this information is stored. Well, we don't have those. Alright, at the very least, I don't know where to find them. Hold on. They did that. Touhou toolkit /thdat.exe. thdat.exe. That's what this is. This is Touhou toolkit.dhdat/exe. So why am I not getting things? I want to know how to do it. Because I want to be able to do this for more characters, so I need to learn this. There's no point if I don't learn it. Users? Okay, wait, no, so this is here. So dash X17. So dash X18, right? And then they took, hold on. And then they took Wily Beast and Weakest Creatures.dat and they slapped it in there. Did they do a space before that? Wait. Oh, wait, no. X space 17. Hold on. Dash X. Did I not do a dash? Is that an underscore? No, that's a dash. That's a dash. 17. Then they took 17.dat and then they dragged it in there. They did that. Oh wait, press enter? Sorry. Wait, so they did... So before they did that, they did this. Oh my god! Wait, yes. So then... Okay. Then they did dash X space 18. And then no space. Then they did... Then they did this. And then enter. Never mind. Wait. It's not recognized as the name of a thing, a script. Openable program. Maybe... TH18 maybe. Okay. Dash X TH18. And then then there was no space. They just dragged it in. Is it going? Is it do it? Ah! It's not recognized as his name. Wait. You need to drag the THDAT from the toolkit again after... Wait. You need to drag THDAT from the toolkit again after pressing enter from the first time. Oh, so I need to repeat the first step because I messed it up. No, so it would just be... So it is just dat... Wait. It's this. It'd be this. Hold on. If you drag from the THDAT... Press enter, drag that... Wait, drag the THDAT in again. Right dash 18, drag 18.dat. Okay. So dat... Okay. So we have this. This is dat.exe. Also, I could have closed this so long ago. Okay. So dat.exe, hit enter. Now all this is here. So then you're saying drag it again. So drag this again. Then do space dash X. No. Wait. Press enter. Drag the THDAT in again. Right dash X. It's a dash X 18. drag the th.dat in. Or drag 18.dat. Enter. Wait, did that do anything? I don't think it did. Wait, or now extract? No, because the dash X is in extract. That's the extract command. That's why they're having us do that. Maybe I missed a space? But when they have it here... Because they have... No, they do have it its second time. Oh! No, there's not supposed to be a space. They got rid of it. There's not supposed to be a space. Okay. No. To be fair, I made that same mistake as well. Okay. So then... Hold on, I want to see. I want to see it with my... Okay. Space dash X. Dash X 18. And then they drag and drop it in? It's th.dat, enter th.dat 18, x18, th.dat, and enter. Wait. Program files, Touhou 18, term dash x18 is not recognized as a function, script file, or operatable program. I'm not sure what you're saying. So it's... Okay, we're gonna open... gonna open the command prompt again. So it's... Okay. So here's the order of operations. So we have the bin. So it's... Okay. th.dat, write cd in the okay. cd in the directory. Okay. CD, and then we go to videos, because that's where the folder is, and then temp. There we go. That's where we're gonna be extracting it to. That was it. Because that's what they do here. Let me just make sure. Because they're doing... Because they do CD, then they drop in where they want it to be dragged into. And then they hit enter? Okay, they don't hit enter. Whatever. I don't know what's happening here. Touhou Project 17 data. That's the folder. They hit enter there. But when I hit enter, whenever I choose my profile, it just says it's incorrect. I missed a space. CD space. Yes. Okay. Okay. So then they do, once they have this, so then they do Touhou toolkit.dat.exe. They do they have a space? They dragged it in there. They may have had a space. I'm gonna put in space, and then we're gonna drag in this. So now that is there. So here's the interesting thing. So as you can see, no, so they have 17.data here. They have that. So then they, okay, so then they paste this again. I'm gonna assume that I do spaces on all of these. That's what I'm gonna assume now. So I do that, right? Because theirs is... Hold on. So, okay. No, there's... Wait. That... Oh, but that's their drive. So they have an A drive, I have a C drive. I don't know if that's necessarily a space, though. I don't think it matters there. Okay. But, after that, toolkit.exe, space, dash X, and then, yeah, dash X 17. Or 18, I mean. In their case, it's 17. Then it's... There's definitely a space right there. There's a space there. I see it. It's there. It exists. There's a space. I see it. So throw in Touhou 18 .dat. Enter. Version 18. Does 18 not mean the game? Hold on. But it says version 18 and I typed in... It says version though. I'm gonna type in what they did. Okay, so we have this again, right? This is here. This will be the last thing I try, and then I'll just let you hand me over the fucking thing. I guess. Yeah. I don't know anymore. Dash X 17. It didn't mean the game. It didn't mean the game. It meant I don't know what X17 means. I wrote X17. That's what I did differently. I didn't write X18. I wrote dash X17. 17 did not mean Touhou 17. It meant something else. It's like a program or something. Wait, go to videos. Go to videos. It's not the game. It's not. I mean, I guess if this is... God, where the fuck do I find... Or, I guess if this is Touhou 17 files... Wait, trophies... No, but 18 has those as well, doesn't it? It may have... I mean, I may have accidentally gotten 17. But... Hold on. Where do I check? God. What was the file format? What was the thing? What was it called? What was it called? I'm losing my shit. Wait. Oh, so I need to extract these now? Wait, what? Huh? Is this where... Wait, so is this where... Only the ones I need. Okay, hold on. So thcrap, repost, thprac, langin, 18, player, pl00. Okay. pl00 shit. That's what I'm looking for. I assume just making it a PNG is not going to work. So is this what I have? Is this what I have? Because I haven't used this for... No, I did use it. No, I did use it, didn't I? But does this help? Does this help me extract the files again? Or what does this do? Okay, make another folder. Final. So I need ability.txt. Bomb, warp, auto bomb, bomb extend, Reimu OP, item catch, item line, Alice OP, Chirno, Yomu. What is all of this? Dongo. How do I extract these? I have .wav files. Alright then. So what am I... No, wait, this is card. Look, there's a card. See, it's with the console again? Really? CDM. But in another way. Wait, oh, does this video keep... Well, this video keeps going. Right, alright, keep watching the video. I don't know why I'm so confused as to, like, what I should be trying to do. There's shit. There's a message. There's echo. There's stid. There's .wav. There's PNG. There's text. It's on the third video they do that? Oh, so this is number 2. So where's their next video? They have Ultra Kill. Ultra Chile. Where's their third one? Shit, why do they have to be an active YouTuber? Damn it, why do they have to have an odd videos? Hold on. I missed it? Oh, whoops. Where's the next one? I'm not seeing it. It's the first one recommended? Oh, this? Oh. Oh, I didn't know what the thumbnail looked like. Oh, whoops. Okay. So, okay, here's all their files, right? They have it all. They have all of it. And then piece 20 is what is the new one they're extracting to. So CD piece 20. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So CD, and then go to videos, go to final. Right? That's what they do. Then they go to fandom. Okay, so we need fandom now. Also, why did that not... Hold on. It's CD space and then they dragged it in, right? Oh yeah, no, that is just how that is. Right, then they hit enter. Then they hit enter. Keep forgetting? Okay. This one, it's simpler. You need... Okay. Right, -X17, drag the AMP file you want to be extracted. Okay. Which will be PLZ00, right? Because that's what I'm looking for. That's what this is all about. Users. Sorry, wait. The file is. Sorry. Wait, what? I think I did something wrong already. I think I just didn't have a space. Hold on. CD space final. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. So then I go back to close that one. You need to go. You're all right. I appreciate it. Thank you for getting me this far. I might not get all of it, but I will get as much as I can done. This has been a step. This has been a step. I've been here for like almost an hour. Oh god. Okay. But this one should be simple. I need, what was the, see ya. Hold on. Touhou toolkit. I can figure something out from here. They went. No, so fandom is from. Hold on. Touhou toolkit. 15. Then they have fandom. So they didn't get. No, here's fandom. No. Phantom's right here. Phantom's right here. They didn't do anything before typing in Phantom, did they? They have Piece 20. Then they have Phantom. They drag and drop Phantom in. Then dash 17. Dash 20. Well, I guess just, I don't know. Because they're trying to do it Touhou 20? I may have done this at the wrong game. Yeah, so, okay, so it should be the game then. That's so weird. Or, dash X. Whatever. Alright, see ya. Okay, hold on. And then they went in, and then they got the animation they wanted. Which is not that, but they got, it's here, it's in temp, and then PL00M. There's 4 of them though. 1, 2, 3. Because. So shouldn't that mean. I don't know. So is that. Did it do it? Unknown option 1. What the fuck? Hold on. So they did X, yeah, because Touhou 20. And they did space and they dragged it in. And then they just... What did they do? And they went into piece 20, stone, and then it's there. Oh god. Unknown option 1. So they did. So they went into here. Just to remember what they did. So they did CD space. Dragged it in there. That. The file they wanted. Piece 20. Then they added Phantom. Did space dash X 20 because that's the game they're trying to get. And they dropped in stone and animation. Okay, what if I did? It's still saving that as the file that I'm trying to drag it to, so that in itself shouldn't be an issue. So get Phantom. It was. Well, they didn't have any space for Phantom, but I don't. Saying that might not matter. Or at the very least, the previous one didn't matter. I guess this one, who knows? Then it was. We'll try. Here, we'll try. PL's. Oh no, sorry. I'm curious if I tried dash X18 like this, and then PL01. Unknown option 1. But it's not extracting, is it? It doesn't look like it's extracting. Let's try this. So let's go to Phantom. So Dragon Phantom. Do space dash 17 or no, sorry, dash X. Jesus Christ. Dash X 17. This doesn't seem to be like this dash X. And then there's definitely a space. There's definitely a space. Doing dash X 20. And then they're going into. So they go into their file. Enter. It's not recognizing Phantom as a thing, I think is the issue. How do I get it to recognize Phantom? It's not. Mine doesn't want to recognize Phantom. I think this is the end of the line. I don't know how to get it to recognize Phantom. I don't think it's Phantom's not something I can find in the Touhou 18 folder, I don't think. Not from what I've seen. custom omake. It's BGM. There is local disk. Users. This app data roaming. Shanghai Alice 18. None of this would have Phantom. Phantom is this thing specifically. They got Phantom from 15, which was interesting. Or like from a folder they call it 15. Phantom.txt. Name Phantom. Telesprite archive tool. Displays. Extracts image files. Dash F. What does dash F mean? Dash X. Game ID. Archive member. Phantom. Extract all image files. Phantom-X game ID archive member. Dash L? Oh no, list. I have a funny idea. I don't think this will do anything, but let's just send it anyway. Where would I find this? Where? File Explorer. Do keyboard images. Do videos. Alright, but again, it's gonna do that. Wait. It's the same option. Are we sure that I just don't get what it's. I don't get it. Again, the problem here is definitely Phantom. That's definitely the problem it's having. It just doesn't understand what Phantom is. It's like, I can try doing this, and then dash X 18, and then I can go in the thing again and like, and do this. But like it gets me the same thing. It doesn't know what Phantom is. It's for animations, right? Why do they have a space? Examples. Extract. Phantom-X probably gonna have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but whatever. Dash X space 17 L 0. Oh god. Okay. Well, I bailed on the much easier step. You put the fan in from the folder, write -17, drag the AMN file you want to extract. Yeah, I've got no clue. I've got no clue. At least Tay was here. You know what? I don't feel so bad. I learned some things. And then I didn't learn other things. I did a lot of not learning today. I did a lot of not learning. But I did learn things. This is by far like the weirdest session I've had of 18 in my entire life. But I don't fully regret it. I just somewhat I'm just sad I didn't get I couldn't figure out the last step. Well, it wouldn't have been the last step, because then I still don't know how I get that to function in the game. I know if I can extract the PL's, the file or whatever, if I can extract the PL00 file, I understand how I'd, like, replace it in the folder that I already have going for Touhou 18. I understand that. I don't understand how I'd get it functioning for other games. But we're close to something. I also don't know how extracting as Touhou 17 worked, because I am understanding that yes, that was in fact the game that I was pointing it towards. But it said version 18 isn't a thing. So I don't know what version 18 would mean in this context, but it wasn't when I was doing the game, it wasn't saying that. It wasn't doing it. I'm so curious, just for one last go. What happens if I try typing in 18 again? I'm gonna title this folder 18. I'm so curious. So what was? I don't know when to give up. When was fucking? So, okay, what was this process again? This was CD, this was CD space, and then drag this in, and then enter. So now we have this. Then from here, we went to .exe, enter. Now this is here. Then we did space. We dragged in this again. We did space dash 18 dash X 18, and then we dragged this in. We went to properties, we went to installed files, we did browse, and then we dragged the 18 file itself, and then we hit enter. That's so interesting. No module found for version 18. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean, no module found for version 18? That doesn't make sense. What is the library? I don't know. I don't know what a .library file would be. But if I do it and then say it's 17, then for some reason it works. And if I... I should have called this so long ago. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Go here. So we have this thing, right? So then do this. So drag in .dat space .x11 or -x11. Then we go to Touhou. Then we go to Touhou 11, and then we drag in the .dat. Why does it work for everything besides 18? Why does that work? Why does that work? Hold on. So then if I do... It's all here. Hold on. And then PL... PL01, PL00. It's all here. PL01B, PL01A. Interesting. Oh, that's not an animation. PL01 animation. Okay, hold on. So then do CDM. Do CDM. Then do CD space dragon file. It doesn't have any final. It doesn't have anything in it. Dragon final. Enter. Then go back to the other one, which is no longer open. Go to this. Go to this. Dragon Phantom. Then do -x11 space. And then go to PL01 animation. It's not recognizing Phantom. It doesn't recognize it. It's not a thing. Phantom is a fucking myth. Hey, is the real son? Yeah, I meant to call. I said I was gonna call this like 10 minutes ago, and now I'm still now I'm in purgatory. All right, I am going to actually call it now. I don't know what's going on, but Phantom is not a recognizable thing. It doesn't want to fucking. Wait, no, but it didn't say anything was... Yeah, no, unknown option 1, phantom.exe. It doesn't recognize it. Unknown option 1? Hold on. Hold on. Maybe it doesn't like that I'm doing 1. You ever thought of that? Hold on. Hold. Okay, here's the file we want, right? Phantom. Then do -X. Then space. Because this is it's just extract. It's just extract. Go to temp. Go to fucking whatever. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. PL00 and animation. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I hate everything. I hate coding. I hate it all. The problem was that I was putting in 18 the whole time. I'm being gaslit. Crown has gaslit me. I'm sending this to him later. Well, I did it. Congratulations, chat. I did it. I did a thing. I'm gonna call it now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much to whoever watched any part of this stream before it became an hour of coding. Not even coding, just try to whatever. Have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.